tutupin. Yeah.
I am Ashikin from Joshua Berhad Company. Are you Fira from this financial institution?
Well, yes, I'm Fira as the head of financial advisor. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Mm, you know, our company as a apparel manufacturer can provide a wide range of product across the country. So lately our company having a problem in managing working capital and utilizing the current assets. Our company not able to supply enough products, especially during any Malaysia celebrated festival due to lack of manpower for production. So uh, I would like to seek for short financing advice to expand the production line. Could you giving some suitable advice and strategy to us so we can improve the company performance in the future, please?
Well, you choose the great bank as we are always give the best service to all our customers. So I would like to introduce you to our agent. Would you like to continue our conversation?
Yes, please proceed.
Okay, first and foremost, let me introduce you to our agent. First, Miss Emilia Faraniza, and the next agent is Miss Ainin Zuleika. Both of them will give you the whole explanation and on how to solve your company's problem.
All right.
I will proceed to our first agent, Miss Emilia. Miss Emilia, will you mind to give the explanation to Miss Idayatu, which is the CEO of JHY Berhad?
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. So now I will continue with current asset. Current asset, there are four types of current asset. Number one is cash. Number two, marketable securities. Number three, inventories. And the last one is account receivable. So now I will proceed with the first item, which is cash. There are three items under cash. Number one is cash. Cash can be defined as a circulating medium of exchange, including coin, paper money, and demand deposit. The goal of cash is management are to serve the need of reason for holding cash, especially when the cash need for transaction, while do not have any excess cash, and to minimize transaction balance in particular since cash is non-earning asset. Second, cash budget. Cash budget, the purpose of cash budget are to forecast cash inflow, outflow, and ending cash balance, and can be used to plan loan needed or fund available to invest. It is available daily, weekly, or monthly depending on the purpose of forecast. The last one is cash conversion cycle. The CCE focuses on the time between payment made for material, labor, and payment received from sale. The meaning of CCC is inventory conversion cycle, receivable collection period, payable deferral period. So now the second one is marketable securities. It can be used substituting for transaction balance, precautionary balance, and for speculative balance. In most cases, it also held primarily for precautionary purpose, even though this security is not easy to liquid as cash. In most cases, they can be converted to cash on very short period. For example, short-term investment, fixed deposit, and unit trust. Third, inventories. It can be classified into three types: raw material, work in progress, and finishing good. It involves the control of assets that are produced to be sold in the normal course of the firm operation. The goal of inventory management are to ensure inventories will needed to make sure the operation are always available and to hold the cost of under order to the lower level. And the last one is account receivable. Account receivables means balance due from a customer. It is created when a firm sells goods or performs services on credit rather than cash basis. The period is average length of time from a sale on credit until the payment becomes usable fund for the firm. So now that's all from me for current assets. So now I will pass to the Mr. Ainin Zulaika to explain more about current liability.
Thank you, Ms. Elmi, for the information about current asset. Now, I will explain about the components of current liabilities. For your information, there are a few components of current liabilities, for example, accruals, account payable, notes payable, and short-term bank loan. Accruals means revenues that earn or expenses incurred which impact a company's net income on the net income statement. Although cash related to the transaction has not yet changed, continually recurring short-term liabilities such as accrued wages and taxes, accrual increase automatically or spontaneously as a firm's operation expand. Next is account payable or trade credit. Trade credit can be described when the situation a company is able to obtain goods or services from a supplier without immediate payment and the payment will be made later as per credit term granted by the supplier. Trade credit will arise with the firm's purchases. The third is not payable. Not payable is a long-term liabilities that indicate the money a company owes its financiers from banks and other financial institutions. They are long-term because they are payable beyond 12 months and usually within 5 years. Companies may borrow these funds to buy assets such as vehicles, equipment, and tools. Some note payables are secured, which means the creditor has a claim on the borrower's assets if payment terms are not met. If secured, the timeline for repayment could be longer. Lastly is short-term bank loans. Short-term bank loans, also known as notes payable. There are 4 key features of short-term bank loan. First, when a firm gains a loan from bank, we will sign a promissory note. Second, bank will require from borrowers to maintain the compensating balance equal of the first amount. Next, a line of credit is informal agreement between a borrower and bank about maximum amount credit that the bank will provide during a designated period. Lastly, a revolving credit agreement is a formal, committed line of credit extended by a bank or lending institution. That's all from me.
Where you have then listened to our agent, I suggest you to choose the marketable securities for the current asset. We choose the instrument because marketable security are liquid instrument that can be quickly converted into cash at a reasonable price. The liquidity of marketable securities come from the fact that the maturity tend to be less than 1 year. So that is the perfect rate to buy or sold as the effect of it is give the little effect on the price. However, for the current liabilities, short-term liabilities are really recommended because it is the type of loan that you can get quick payout to the cash that you need when you need it. And if your company are urgent to use money, this type of liability are very suitable because the chance you need the money, and luckily a short-term loan application can be approved in matter of hours. Also for short-term loans, there will be no length approval process as you might find with other types of loan. I hope our recommendation will give you the best solution on your problems.
Okay, I have overlooked about our problem. So this main purpose for this two suggestion is to get additional money for our company. That money that we have and we will get can buy a new machine to produce more product and pay additional wages for our workers who work on festival days. So this system by double payment or pay special allowance for that days only, I will put it. This action, I see it will make the employee interest and motivate to work even though during Malaysia festival. And I'm confident this will motivate day when we give their highest salary on that day compared to working days. Thank you so much for all of your helps. I hope we can see each other again in the future if we have a problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.